Welcome back to episode 3 of KinderSwift. In this lesson, we'll begin using the playground to learn to code. Open Xcode. If you have any other project open, close them, and if necessary, restart Xcode. If you don't see the welcome page, hit Shift-Command-1 on the keyboard. When you have a welcome page, click Get Started with a Playground. A new window asks you about the playground. Name the playground myKinderSwift Playground, and make sure the drop-down says iOS. Click Next and save it in the same place we saved the project from last time, which should be the default setting. Click Create, and we are in the playground. The playground is an interactive environment that lets you see what is happening immediately. In this early part of your coding experience, it'll be a lot easier and faster to use the playground than coding an app. Delete the line right under Import UIKit. Leave the UIKit line there. That is what makes our code work. The first thing I'd like to teach you is this. This is, as it says, a comment. Swift ignores it, but it is a great way for us to put notes to ourselves and others about what we are doing in our code. Now type this. Let myNumber equal 4. This assigns the integer 4 to the identifier constant myNumber. Now what does that mean? Let's break this down piece by piece. We have the keyword let. Keywords are words in a computer language which the system knows is a command. Let is a command to make a constant, which is a value that will always stay the same. After the let, we have a space. Spaces are as important as in natural languages because they tell us we are going to the next word. We then have the identifier myNumber. myNumber is an identifier for a value. In Swift, we write identifiers usually like this, where we squish words together without spaces, and capitalize where we are supposed to have a space. Constants and variables like this will start with a lowercase letter to distinguish it from the types and classes we'll learn in a few sections. The equal sign acts as the assignment operator, another keyword that says take the value following this and make it the value of the identifier before it. What that means is my number is 4 and I can't change it because it is a constant. If you look at the right column in the playground, it shows the value of myNumber. Now let's do it again. Put the comment, same thing, and then let myOtherNumber equal 2. We made another constant with the value 2. Again to the right is the value of the number. Besides let, there is also var, which makes a variable. A variable is an identifier which can change values. So let's type the comment variable, and then var myResult equals 0. The result is 0. Once you have assigned an identifier with var or let, you use the identifier without them. If we wanted to add two numbers together, we could do this. myResult equals 4 plus 4. The result shows up as 8. Every time you assign a value to myResult, it changes to that value. You can also use identifiers here. For example, myResult equals myOtherNumber plus 4. You'll notice the little drop-down box that appears as you type. This tells you identifier and keywords that the Xcode knows. These are auto-completion shortcuts to typing. You can use your arrow keys, then the tab keys to select the value. If there is only one value, you just hit tab. You can also use your mouse to click on them. You can also keep typing. The choices will refine themselves. Press tab at any time. You can use variables just like constants. You can even use the variable you're assigning and assign it back to itself. For example, myResult equals myResult plus myNumber. This shows us a result of 10. My result was 6, and we added 4 more to it, then save that back to myResult. That is how we use a variable. We assign it either literal values like numbers, or we assign an expression to it, adding two numbers together. You cannot do this to a constant. Try this. myNumber equals 4 plus 4. You will get a little red error circle. The red circle means there is a mistake in the syntax of this line of the program. Click on the error and you will see the error message. Xcode is telling you that anything assigned by let cannot be changed for the life of the application. You are stuck with it. Change it to the variable myResult and the error goes away. You may also get a red error for misspelling an identifier. Make myResult myResult and see what happens. Swift, like many computer languages, is case sensitive. Be sure you name things correctly. That's it for this lesson. Next, we'll go on to doing a little more math.